Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of Big Pat Sports Talks, New York Giants Full Access with yours truly. And we're going to talk about today Mr. Dan Orlovsky on the Get Up Show. Still does not give Daniel Jones any credit at all. And this is getting a little bit ridiculous. It's getting a little sad. And you know who Dan Orlovsky sounds like? He sounds just like these fans that don't want to give Daniel Jones any credit. So this is the new guy you guys are listening to about the New York Giants. To keep that negative energy flowing about Mr. Daniel Jones, to keep that energy about Daniel Jones not being a good quarterback, to keep that energy about Daniel Jones that we are winning in spite of Daniel Jones. So I love giving these episodes to you guys on Monday. So this is the Get Up Show. Shout out to Rex Ryan, Ryan Clark, Greeny, Dan Orlovsky. Let's hear what they got to say and let's talk about it.
Beat the thrill of victory for Daniel Jones, whose Giants are 6-1, and no one can believe it except Rex Ryan, who told us the day he was drafted he believed in Daniel Jones. And through all of the criticism that Jones has heard throughout his time in New York, you have remained steadfast that he could get it done. What are you seeing now?
Yes, he has. Let's go, Rex.
That he actually has a real NFL coach. And
yeah,
so
something that the Big Blue Crew has said. But let's continue on.
Now he has a chance to be that player that I think can ascend. And I think we're starting to
and I believe that as well.
See it. Look, this guy's playing great in big moments of games. Fourth quarter of games, when it comes down to wins and losses, they put it in his hands. So there's two reasons, actually three reasons why the Giants are 6-1.
Go.
They have an NFL coach, number one, Brian Daboll,
right.
Coach of the Year, right?
Yep.
Two other reasons, Saquon Barkley, obviously. Oh, and Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. We are winning because of great coaching and the dynamic duo of Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. The defense is due to coaching by Wink Martindale. The offensive play calling is due to Kafka and Daboll. And the play on the field, let's be honest, Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. That's who we're riding. This whole 6 games that we won in the first 7, the only game that they couldn't get it done together was the Dallas Cowboys game, and we had the lead in that game. Daniel Jones is one of the main reasons why we are winning, no matter if you like it or not. 200 yards passing, that's what you wanted. A touchdown throwing, 100 yards rushing, and a touchdown running. Accumulated for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Jaguars, who put us in a box because the receivers had 7 drop passes, injuries left and right. The only things consistent, Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley. It's the only thing that's been consistent on this offense all season. Bellinger was getting there, but he had a major injury to his eye. It looked like it was a broken eye socket, so he's going to be out for a while. Unfortunately, I'm praying for him. Hopefully that eye is still intact and he will have 100% vision when he comes back and he'll be able to play with a visor for the rest of his career. It's unfortunate that happened to him, but Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Point blank period.
Yes, Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, 2 guys that people were like, are they going to be here? Are they just going to get rid of them? Are they going to do?
Right. The 2 guys that are helping us to 6-1 are the 2 guys that most fans said we need to let go. Think about that. The 2 guys that are the most important on this team right now most fans wanted both of them let go. How crazy is that?
What are you crazy? Not letting me
Why are
go?
you poo-pooing Daniel Jones? By the way,
I'm not poo-pooing Daniel.
You are poo-pooing Daniel Jones, you little... continue on.
Daniel Jones, but to sit here and say they're 6-1 because of him is not accurate.
he won
Why?
that game yesterday.
Yeah,
They
He
are
won them that game
6-1
yesterday.
because of the best 1-2 running back duo in sports, Daniel. You know this.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank
the
you.
legs I get.
And they are the best 1-2 duo on the ground in the league. Might be one of the best 1-2 duos in the league as far as offensive wise, period. Not just running, but winning games and being the most important to this team. MVP on this team is between Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, and it's a very close race. Way closer than you think.
Rex, I love you. I love you. But they're 6-1 because Brian Dable, Saquon, and their defense. Daniel Jones.
Man, it sounds just like you guys, man. It sounds just like you guys. Ain't that defense letting people just run up and down the field? Isn't that defense letting people just run up and down the field because we can't protect the edges and they're wasting time off the clock? Isn't this defense always putting Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley in situations where we have to pull through? You guys act like this defense is just shutting people down to 3 points. Or this defense is doing what the Eagles defense is doing, getting 3 to 4 turnovers a game. I don't get it, man. Does Daniel Jones not have 5 comeback victories this year? 5?
The only thing he's not doing
Turning it over,
is
though, that's huge.
But here's my point. No.
Yeah.
They threw 7 passes.
So this is the angle you're gonna put out there. Oh, he's just not turning the ball over. That's the only thing that he's doing good. He's just not turning the ball over. He's not converting third down after third down after third down. He's not continuing to get first downs with his legs. He's not stepping up in the pocket and making great throws. He's not doing any of that. He's not changing things at the line of scrimmage now because the coaching staff puts faith in him and lets him do him. He's not doing any of that. He's not doing play action fakes that are on Aaron Rodgers level as far as faking the camera out. He's not making runs and getting hit hard but still getting the first down. He's not making clutch throws. He's not making comeback wins for this team. He's not putting this team in positions to win. He's not doing any of that. He's just not turning the ball over. That's what you guys are saying. We're 6-1 because he's just not turning the ball over. He's not putting up points on the board. He doesn't have 3 rushing touchdowns and 6 passing touchdowns, which is 9 total touchdowns in 7 games. With receivers that drop the ball, with receivers that wouldn't start on anybody else's squad, with receivers that are injured, with linemen that are injured, with Saquon Barkley having a bum shoulder out there gutting it out. When Saquon Barkley comes out the game, he leads a game-winning drive in the fourth quarter by himself. He's not doing anything like that. He's just not turning the ball over. That's what he's doing. Okay.
Passes in the second half yesterday.
You want to know why we only threw 7 passes in the second half yesterday? Because Daniel Jones was taking off because receivers weren't getting open. Daniel Jones was throwing the ball to receivers that were dropping. 7 drops. Daniel Jones is out there making the correct plays, the smart plays, the plays that put us in winning position, the plays that get us down the field. And yes, we use that monster in Saquon Barkley back there. Great coaching, great quarterback play, great running back play.
7. They threw 1 in the fourth quarter.
Do you know in the fourth quarter that when he was stepping back to pass that he had to take off most of the time because they were doubling Robinson and nobody else was getting open, so he was taking off, getting first downs? If any other quarterback that you like, the Justin Herberts or Patrick Mahomes, you would have said that was a masterful job. See, they keep you, like people on these panels, to keep the narrative going on Daniel Jones because it's a hot topic. I get it. But you fans need to realize that this dude is just doing his job. That this dude, I don't even think he really believes this. You can't believe that. What you see on the field, there's no way you can say that the Giants are winning in spite of Daniel Jones. There's no way you can say that.
Of course he's not turning the ball over.
Receivers?
Yeah,
right.
Of course he's not turning the ball over.
They have no one on their team who can catch a football. No one. His numbers would have looked so different yesterday if they caught the freaking ball.
Yeah, they would. They would have. If they would have caught the ball yesterday, he would have had like an extra 80 to 100 yards and an extra touchdown. That man would have had at least 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards rushing, and a touchdown. He would have had almost 400 yards of total offense and 3 touchdowns. What are you talking about?
Yes, they would.
In the fourth quarter.
Because they gave up throwing it because these guys can't catch.
But that's not the reason they're winning the game. Then
look at that.
The quarterback, they're trying to win the game, so they're playing.
That was about 40 yards right there on 3 catches, and that was a penalty, but they didn't call it.
They're running the football and they're using his legs.
But he is playing.
You just dismiss the fact using your legs like it's. Well, that you can't do that as a and be judged.
Yeah, they dismissed the fact because it's Daniel Jones. If Patrick Mahomes scrambles for over 100 yards, he would be the greatest quarterback of all time. Lamar Jackson does it all the time. Hell, Lamar Jackson at one point in his career was leading the league in rushing. Josh Allen does it all the time. Oh, I guess because he's not putting up those passing numbers because he doesn't have that talent around him. Oh, it doesn't count. Oh, anything good Daniel Jones does. Oh, it's just, oh, okay, whatever. But let him throw 2 interceptions. Oh, you all over him. It's ridiculous, man.
This is a quarterback. We praise Lamar Jackson. All he did was win a league MVP.
Please don't talk about Daniel Jones and Lamar Jackson in the same.
And that's how they try to dismiss what you're saying. Nothing Rex Ryan said right there said that Daniel Jones is comparable to Lamar Jackson. All Rex Ryan said was, hey, Lamar Jackson got praised when he was doing it, and he won an MVP doing it. So what's the difference between Daniel Jones doing it and Lamar Jackson? And this is what they do. Oh, don't compare Daniel Jones and Lamar Jackson. Shut up. You know damn well he wasn't saying that he was good as Lamar Jackson. Cut that bull crap out. You say stupid stuff like that to try to dismiss anybody that has good points of what they say about Daniel Jones. That's trash. Shut up and let somebody speak real truths instead of that dumb stuff y'all always speaking.
You know what, Lamar Jackson?
100-some yards rushing yesterday, and I'm saying this.
Guys.
He's not as explosive as Lamar Jackson, but if you look at his numbers in the fourth quarter, they're better than Lamar Jackson.
Yes, they are. 10 times better than Lamar Jackson's in the fourth quarter. Look, Daniel Jones has the best quarterback rating in the fourth quarter this year, I truly believe. But you sit there with dumb looks like this on your face right here, just trying. I don't know what it is, man. Do you guys just don't want to be wrong about this guy that bad? If Lamar Jackson puts up 200 yards passing with a touchdown, 100 yards rushing with a touchdown, that's a great game for Lamar Jackson. But if Daniel Jones do it, it's, well, whatever. Get the hell out of here. Shut up with that stuff, man. It's stupid. This is exactly how your face looks when you say stupid stuff like that. But try to dismiss it. Oh, don't compare him to Lamar Jackson. Nobody compared him to Lamar Jackson. All he's saying is Daniel Jones ran over 100 yards with a touchdown and 200 yards with a passing touchdown. And that should be considered a very good to great game, like all other quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones had Lamar Jackson's receivers. If Daniel Jones had Lamar Jackson's receivers,
that's a lie.
He would look better now.
Greeny,
yes,
don't do that.
Would.
Greeny, don't do that.
He couldn't catch the ball.
Greeny.
No,
so why is that a lie? Why is that a lie? You give Daniel Jones Mark Andrews. Just give him Mark Andrews. Just give him Mark Andrews. Let's forget Duvernay. Let's forget Deshaun Jackson. Let's forget Bateman. Let's forget Tylan Wallace. Let's forget Demarcus Robinson. Just give him Mark Andrews. Bellinger is doing good, but give him Mark Andrews, who can run receiver routes, tight end routes, H-back routes, over the middle, boxes people out, catches over 2 people, can run deep. Give him Mark Andrews. Just give him Mark Andrews. And watch. Watch him work.
He had Rashad Bateman and the other kid Duvernay. They can't catch.
Mark Andrews.
Did you watch the ball?
Thank you. Thank you, Rex Ryan. Only one on this panel that I really take considerations of what they say, because the rest of these guys really be biased. So does Ryan Clark. Give him Mark Andrews. Just give him Mark Andrews and watch what happens.
On the goal line, did he throw a touchdown?
Mark
Daniel
Andrews
Jones
legit.
is
Bellinger's good.
44 passes.
Let RC go.
The thing.
Daniel Jones has only thrown 44 passes in the 4th quarter this year. Because we're a running team, dummy. So you just going to discount the quarterback because we have one of the best running backs in the NFL and we put the ball in his hands? That sullies Daniel Jones' star? Even though he steps up in big moments. Who do we count on when it comes to big moments? Are we handing the ball off to Saquon Barkley on 3rd and 13s, 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 10s? When we need to get scoring drives, are we handing the ball off to Saquon Barkley on 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 10s? How many screenplays have we ran this year to where we got a first down on the 3rd and 14 to Saquon Barkley? If that's the case, why is Daniel Jones almost has as many first downs running as Saquon Barkley this year for the New York Giants? Is Saquon Barkley throwing the ball to Wan'Dale Robinson on 3rd and 14 to keep the drive going? Did Saquon Barkley throw that pass in the corner end zone to the receiver? Lord have mercy. Slayton? Is he doing that? Is Daniel Jones not the one that usually closes out the game for us? Is he doing that? Saquon Barkley has been playing amazing this year. But Saquon Barkley is not the main reason why we are winning games this year. I'm just going to come out and say it. Saquon Barkley is one of the main reasons, but he's not the reason. Daniel Jones has just as much to do with these wins as Saquon Barkley. Like it or not.
What's his quarterback rating?
Hey guys,
What's
you know why
the number
here's
one
why
in the league?
Here's why
Number
we're having that
one
argument.
in the league in quarterback rating in the 4th quarter. Number 1 quarterback rating in the league when coming from behind. Number 1 quarterback rating in the league when it's come to winning time. Number 1 quarterback in the league for comebacks this year. And only behind Lamar Jackson in running. Is his passing stats off the charts? No. Is his receivers off the charts? No. Is his receivers very good? No. Is his receivers good? No. Is his receivers average? No. His receivers are below average. Tight end's a rookie, playing average to good. And now he's lost his tight end. He's lost his right tackle. His center not playing well. Lost his left guard. Right guard not playing very well. Saquon Barkley, off the chain. Slayton, average. Richie James, average to below average. Wan'Dale Robinson, 2nd game playing yesterday. Marcus Johnson, drops galore. David Sills, not supposed to be on the field. but gives his all. Myrick, second-year tight end, not moving any needle. Hudson, journeyman tight end, not moving any needle. But he has nothing to do with these 6-1. Come on, man.
Because there are 6 teams right now sitting at their homes saying we are better than the New York Giants. Because the New York Giants are the New York just enough. They do.
And comments like these are the poo-poo, the New York Giants. But I said this on my stream yesterday. There are teams at home wondering how the hell are we losing to Daniel Jones and these Giants? What is going on? There are 6 teams. Notice you said at home because we beat their ass. They can think that they're better than us all they want. The answer is no, we were better than you. So you can say that crap, oh, they're just the New York Giants, just good enough. Well, just good enough throughout the whole season can get you a Super Bowl. Just good enough. Oh, we don't win flashy enough. We don't win pretty enough. We don't win. We not just blowing out teams left and right, even though no team in the NFL is blowing out teams left and right. Oh, it always comes down to the wire with the New York Giants because we don't have a roster like most of these juggernauts in the league. But you know what? We got a better record than most of those juggernauts in the league. And none of them have a better record than us. The only one that has a better record is the Eagles. And let's see what they do when they get in some dog fights. When that defense is not getting the ball back for them on their 30-yard line half the damn game. When their defense is not gifted turnovers when teams are getting ready to put up points. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see these teams go out there and get battle tested the way we do. Better yet, let's take out some of their superstar players and let them play with a roster like Daniel Jones, and let's see what they do. Mr. New York Giants, just good enough.
Just enough to go out there and beat the team on the other sideline, and that's all that matters. Think about this.
I agree.
There's 10 games left. If the New York Giants
they're
split
in the
them,
playoffs.
if the New York Giants are a 500 team, they win 11 games.
And Big Blue Crew Ben said this, but let's go.
And it is because of Daniel Jones not turning the ball over. And it is because they have an NFL coach that is smart enough to not make Daniel Jones do things he's not good at. But that's the point.
Thank you.
He got to watch Josh Allen do the same thing. The only person that loves Josh Allen and Daniel Jones more than Brian Daboll is Rex Ryan.
That's right.
That's it. And if those Rex Ryan knows this, if Daniel Jones and Josh Allen were his sons, and they both played on the same day, he would go to Josh Allen's game and he would send his wife to Daniel Jones's game because somebody, whoever's at Daniel Jones' game, got to be there with love because you never know what's going to happen.
You're not lying.
You got to bring the,
right.
you got to bring the pride to Josh Allen.
But you don't have to be Josh Allen to be good. That's what.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You do not have to be Josh Allen. You do not have to be Patrick Mahomes. You do not have to be Justin Herbert. You do not have to be those guys to be good. That's the thing that you guys are getting misconstrued. Those guys are doing things at the top tier level of the league because they've been in their systems for a long time. They have coaching around them that's very good, and they have the rosters to do so. Get it through y'all thick ass skulls. You don't have to be like that to be good in the NFL. NFL is like chess. You get Josh Allen on a good day, you get Patrick Mahomes on a good day, more than likely it's going to be very hard to stop them. But if you're a good chess player and you really study film on those guys and you bring it to those guys and put them in pressure situations, let's see what they do. Put that pressure on them boys. Like Daniel Jones get pressure put on him every single game. Put that pressure on them boys. And let's see how it turns out. Sometimes they're going to beat you, and sometimes you're going to get their ass. Rex Ryan knows that. Beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady in the playoffs with Mark Sanchez. This is chess. Put those great players in pressure situations and see how they come out. Why you think Joe Montana was Joe Cool? But guess what? When he got that pressure from the New York Giants, it was different. We beat him more times than he beat us. We put that pressure on Tom Brady. We beat Tom Brady more than he beat us. They play the game on Sundays for a reason. Amp that pressure up on them boys and see what they do. I like our chances. But that's the end of that, listening to that. Daniel Jones still not getting the respect that he's due. And it's okay. We're going to go into Seattle this week. Very tough game. I got us winning 23-20. Geno Smith going through some of the same things Daniel Jones is going through, but he's getting a lot more credit than what Daniel Jones is getting, though. But shout out to Geno Smith for turning it around over there with the Seattle Seahawks. Prayers go out to DK Metcalf. He got a patellar tendon injury. It's not as bad as tearing it, but they don't have a timetable for him to return. Prayers go out to DK Metcalf and his family. He just got his money, and it's unfortunate for him to get an injury as such. But it's got to be next man up with them, just like it's next man up with us every game. We lose people every game, and next man has to step up. So no excuses going into Sunday. We're going to play. We're going to see what happens. And let's see if we can get to 7-1 before this bye. But right now we are 6-1. And Daniel Jones deserves some damn credit. He deserves some respect. And he deserves not to have to listen to the negative bull crap that he has to listen to all day long. But this has been New York Giants Full Access with Big Pat Sports Talk. Daniel Jones, Dan Orlovsky still shitting on Daniel Jones. And it's funny because he sounds just like you negative Giants fans. Exactly like you. And maybe you guys sound like him. But until the next episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to all the 15 members of the Big Blue Crew talking they talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for the support. Merch in the merchandise store at the Big Pat Sports Shop. Click the link in the description and get you some Big Pat Sports Talk merch. But until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace. This is a Big Blue Crew production.